Yeah, since you'll have a full day and a half on the way there, you have plenty of time to get everybody healed up and recovered. All injuries are fully recovered from by the time you arrive. One thing that the 4 humans here might notice is that, the 5 humans here might notice, is that they are healing surprisingly fast. And even without their Digimon intervening with healing moves.
Except for Rowan, because Rowan I don't think Rowan has ever gotten injured once in a fight.
True.
Oh, no.
Aren't you so fortunate? Ow.
Because Rowan is a dodgy, flighty little shit who is afraid of everything.
Hey, he is. I mean, he's the bard of the group. You expect him to be on the front lines?
Yeah. He's definitely not a College of Swords bard or Valor, I'll tell you that much. So.
Does this make us meta-humans?
Well, that's something you... That's something you might have to wonder about, because, I mean, you're healing surprisingly fast, and it feels like you're acclimating to this world. There's potential that you might be slowly becoming somewhat digital while you're here.
For those in the audience,
we were digital all along.
Wait, were you making a joke about the DC universe?
I was making a joke about that and the metaverse at the same time.
Oh, clever.
As soon as we get out, we have to take down Facebook.
We could. I mean, you can't take down Facebook with Digimon. It's too powerful.
Maybe we can, invade the blockchain.
Oh, no, I mean, if you can stop nukes with Digimon, I'm pretty sure you can stop Facebook.
I just had a fucking realization that I hate.
What?
Mark Zuckerberg actually looks like he's being controlled by a Vadamon. Vademon?
Yeah.
New plot point.
Yeah.
I hate you for putting that in my head.
So you eventually follow the caravan all the way towards the northeastern shores of the peninsula.
Oh.
And the camp is actually not all that big. There's 3 particularly large tents that could definitely house a lot of people, but it looks more like there's a lot of equipment being housed in them for researching everything they're covering here.
That's a big campfire.
It's so huge. Holy shit. We are extremely tiny.
Oh no, I am being cooked.
So, you're led to the research camp. The caravan slows to a stop. And Richard, the Calcumon, quickly hops out of the driver's seat and leads you in. The first person to greet them is a rather tall Goblimon, much taller than you would normally ever expect a Goblimon to be. Almost human-sized. So clearly they're among the apex of what a Goblimon could be. And instead of the usual bone club that most of them are known for wielding, this guy is actually hefting around an axe. So he approaches the group, stares at all of you humans for a moment, and looks between you and the cart. Just nods, waves you in, and walks over to the cart to start hefting all the supplies, without a single word. On the topic of the gears, you may notice that this camp is actually situated at the top of a cliff with a rudimentary wooden elevator built at the edge of it, leading down to the beach below. And the gear is, as far as you can tell, situated entirely in the ocean. It looks as though it rises out of one part of the sea very far to the north and then descends into a section of it offshore of where you are, directly to the east of you. And it is fucking enormous. This thing is astronomically huge. I mean, you can't even actively see where it's descending back into the world. Or sorry, you can't even actively see where it's rising out of the world, because it's so far around the planet that it is way off into the horizon.
That
just
is...
not see the cliff side.
So, I have to ask, are the gears moving? Have we established that?
Yes, they are slowly but surely turning.
So, how loud? A part of me thinking, okay, world building question: how loud are the gears? Are they moving so slowly that we can barely hear them, or now that we're close, now that they're close, it's so deafening we need earplugs?
That's the
really
surprising thing about it. It seems as though the mechanisms that are causing them to turn and anything they may be connected to are still incredibly distant. You can't see any other gears or mechanisms that it's attached to where you're currently standing. And in fact, these cogwheels don't even seem to have central axes. All you can see is like the hollow circle rising out of the earth and descending back into it. Its motion appears to be entirely frictionless.
So Rowan doesn't know much about space. So if that's genuinely terrifying as it sounds, or weird, I don't think he notices. Anyone smarter than him probably notices. He doesn't. He doesn't notice that the fact that this has making no sound whatsoever is weird.
Reese is rather on edge, looking straight at Blackbeard because, well, backstory-wise, you know.
Oh well, it's not black.
No, a gear at all, actually. An anomalous gear.
Insert the fucking Dragon Ball Super Future Trunks clip.
This man isn't black. What?
Stop. That gear isn't black.
So, yeah, it is fucking enormous, and clearly the research station was put here on this cliff to be safe from the tides, but close enough to easily get to the shore and take a boat out there to investigate it.
Sure enough.
So, as you wander deeper into the camp, you notice someone emerging from one of the tents, the largest of them specifically, which would be the cyan tent to the northeast end of the camp. The Digimon that emerges from it is quite different from practically any you've seen so far. They have a very humanoid shape, a smaller stature, and seem to be almost entirely mechanical, yet move as fluidly as flesh. They, despite having this mechanical appearance, also seem to be quite mystic, with several cloth components or pieces that look as though they're layered plastic or rubber flowing over them and off of their back, almost looking like hair coming out of their rather large diamond-shaped helmet. They also have a large glowing centerpiece in their chest with a pentagram in the middle of it. The particular Digimon you are looking at is a Teromon. This particular Teromon, though, has a few unique aspects that cause Cheese to recognize them immediately, particularly that all of their red components are swapped for blue. This Teromon immediately steps out of their tent, stares at the collection of Chosen here, and then her eyes narrow on Cheese. And she just sighs as she floats her way out of the tent door and across the yard between the tents. Well, Nezu, it's been some time. Didn't think I'd see you again after graduation. This Terramon immediately bows to all of the chosen. I am Professor Selma Toricus, a rather accomplished historian, both modern and ancient, and one of your compatriots' former professors.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Likewise. Now, Nezu, how have you been since graduation? I haven't heard much of your exploits since, save for a few research expeditions that were kept rather closely hidden.
I would tell you, but that is classified.
Well,
Rowan picks this up and goes, "Yeah, you don't have the governmental clearance for his research."
Hailey apologizes. I'm sorry, ma'am. They're idiots.
she waves it off. Oh, I'm very familiar with that fact already. Still, I suppose I cannot blame you. Sometimes we historians do uncover things that are quite volatile, don't we? But regardless, it's very good to see
Was
you
that a
again.
dig? Was that a dig? That feels like a dig.
It is 100% a dig.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck her.
No, this location is a dig.
Screw you.
So,
You can see how it took a second.
So, I see you've assisted in getting all of our supplies to our camp. It is an incredible help, thank you. We were starting to run low on food, and although a few of us are accomplished outdoorsmen, one fisher can't exactly scrounge up enough for all of us.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a not insignificant number of people that really did not want this getting here.
Really? That is troubling, but I suppose it shouldn't be too unexpected. What we're researching here is something completely unfounded and likely of power on a cosmic scale. What we've uncovered so far is both confusing and worrying, largely due to the fact that what little of it we can understand has us grasping at straws for what it could all mean, and the only concepts we can grasp are dangerous.
Yeah, that would ruffle just about anybody's feathers, I'd imagine.
And she peeks down to Nezu again. I believe you would
I know.
I believe you would be quite interested in some of what we've uncovered here. A few of your favorite subjects have come up in this.
So you're saying this pertains to ancient Digimon and their connection to our ancestors, which is my actual field of research. I wasn't just going half-cocked and searching for buried treasure. I assure you, I wasn't just going around looking for treasures and goblets like some half-assed Indiana Jones. I was an actual archaeologist. Dude, what the fuck?
I'm more
Dude,
than familiar with that. Besides, if you were out there looking for treasure, you would have turned out much more affluent. I see you're still wearing the same bag you had when you graduated. Now, I believe
Damn!
it doesn't have any...
Okay. I know the idea is that we're gonna have to defend this camp from something, but her, she's dead.
Still, I do not believe that it has direct connections to the ancients in particular, but to even more primordial forces within the digital world, responsible for everything.
No, there's no primordial. No primordial force made the digital world. That changes literally everything.
Well, we already know of Yggdrasil and their, two identified siblings. But
Well, to be fair, okay, I was going on the idea that Yggdrasil just popped up along with everything else. The digital world wasn't made by them.
Well, it's known that they have made multiple different particular servers. Digital worlds existed beforehand.
Yeah, I guess.
But
Yeah, I guess the idea is that as far as Cheese was concerned, they found a way to create more digital worlds, but the digital world itself was always sort of like a primordial. Always just sort of happened, a sort of Big Bang situation.
Fair. But to continue what she was saying, we already know of Yggdrasil and, well, 2 of their siblings. It's debated whether there could be many more. And although they did not create all digital realms and were only responsible for the different divisions between them, we believe we may have uncovered some actual proof of the supposed being even higher than them being involved in some form of struggle over the creation of this server when the 5 of them merged.
That actually sounds very interesting. I would like to stay, if you would like, I would love to stay and look into this too.
Oh, certainly. You were quite affluent at the subject. Although I am quite the historian, I'm not quite as good at understanding the primordial forces, which is quite surprising considering the line of magical Digimon I'm well known to come from. But I suppose my abilities are a little more time-based than primordial. You, meanwhile, seem to be quite the prodigy with it. So, feel free to step into the red tent over there to look over all of our notes so far. And later today, we'll actually be taking a trip out to the gear itself at its entry point.
Entry point?
Hey.
Shut the
I
fuck
mean,
up.
those things are hollow.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, no, we won't be entering the gear. I mean the point at which it re-enters the planet.
Yes, obviously. That is obviously where you were going for, and that is obviously what everyone was thinking of, obviously. Says Rowan. Rowan, thinking he also was going into the gear.
Actually, I was wondering if anyone was ever standing like where the gear comes out, if they ended up going for a ride.
We have actually had someone test both rising with it on that end as well as attempting to descend. The researcher who decided to test descending never returned. Rising on it, though, apparently does work for the most part, but the Digimon that rode it up didn't exactly have any defenses against thinner atmospheres and lower temperatures. They ended up having to jump off and free fall into the ocean.
Caprice looks up at Jason. I know you're still thinking about it. Don't. I won't.
Still, we do know that it clearly must descend rather deep into the earth. I can't imagine what machinery must be down there connected to it.
It is connected to Nidhoggmon. Huh.
Okay,
Or
so
to the mechanisms around it.
Selma immediately raises their head and turns to you with a blank and horrified stare. Did you say Nidhoggmon?
Yep. As scared as you are right now, we saw it.
So she quickly reaches both hands for her chest and then projects holograms of a bunch of tarot cards and starts shifting through them all until eventually a card for the tower emerges. And when she turns and presents it, the particular image for the tower, when inverted, is Yggdrasil wrapped with Nidhoggmon.
I guess in this case that makes it a terror card.
You witnessed this beneath the earth.
And if you don't believe us, that I'm forgetting his name right now. I just talked to him yesterday.
Gabriel? Michael? It was an angel name.
Uriel.
That feels Uriel. That feels kind of racist. So just gonna lay that
Uriel.
down. Angel name.
It
Yeah,
was
Uriel.
an angel name. His name was Uriel. That's an angel.
You can fact check this with Uriel. He saw it too.
Uriel. Yes, I'm familiar with him. It's been some time since he and I spoke. Centuries.
Though it did go back to sleep.
Nidhoggmon, of all things, is sleeping. It should only exist to consume. If it's sleeping, something very strange is going on.
Or something heavy fell on its freaking head.
If you consider a little Digigold.
Maybe it's just a
Heavy.
very lazy Nidhoggmon that needs to get off its Gen Z ass.
I mean, whenever I eat, I kind of feel like laying down and sleeping for centuries.
But no,
Honestly, I feel like
seriously.
sleeping. Honestly, I feel like sleeping right now out of character.
My only theory, and I'm not an archaeologist or anything, is that it's actually kind of spooky, at least in my opinion. This world is powered by it, but I don't know how that would be. It caused the convergence somehow, and just is kind of the linchpin in keeping all the digital worlds together. That's the best guess I would have.
She
like a
pauses for a
string.
moment and then slowly shakes her head. No. Nidhoggmon, no version of it ever recorded in any server, as far as we're aware, is sentient enough to pull off something like that. They're no more than feral beasts every time they exist. They evolve into this state, into immediate feral hunger, seeking nothing but the consumption of the entire world surrounding them.
In a way, I'm kind of relieved from that. That thing having any sort of guiding intelligence would not bode well for anybody up here.
Oh yes, an intelligent
Maybe-
Nidhoggmon would undoubtedly be the end of everything.
You could reason with an intelligent Nidhoggmon, you never know. He could be chill.
Could
be-
be.
A being that vast, their bodies act as enormous thermonuclear generators. They consume to expend that data as raw energy to fuel their very existence. They are naturally unstable. They can only continue to exist if they continue to feed on very large amounts of power.
At best,
Trust me,
we'd have an
it's a
Emperor of Mankind situation where we'd have to feed it 1,000 psychic people a day.
Trust me, this is the digital world. It's about as fucked up as you think it will be.
It's kind
Oh.
of sad. Its existence has to like end just for its own nature.
I just imagine the Digimon accidentally taking me super seriously. Like, you have to do what to a human emperor?
I mean, Cheese is. Cheese knows nothing about humans, so I'm pretty sure he's taking you at face value for a bit. But then again, how well known is Warhammer?
Well, Terramon is a little weirded out by that statement, but with how unseriously it was said and the fact that she actually has some degree of charisma and insight on people, she figures it's not that serious of a comment.
Jason, however, looking at Nezu, go like, what? It's a reference to a book series and game that takes place in the far-flung future that runs on bullshit. Not a serious statement.
Nerd.
Oh, so you mean exactly like the digital world?
This world doesn't run on bullshit.
No, I largely agree with him. Most of it runs on bullshit. Hey, if you're this far in the video, maybe consider leaving a like, a comment, and subscribing to the channel. And if you really want to help me out, consider following the link below to check out my book. I also do commissions, so feel free to contact me for that over any of my socials. Now, I'll let you get back to the video.
It is bullshit. Trust me. I looked into the history of this world. It is bullshit.
And that's largely because we exist because of you. Let's be honest, humans are bullshit.
Oh, so true, Queen.
Do you know where Meramon came from? Do you want to know the thoughts and ideologies that created a guy on fire? It's not pretty.
I'm going to assume it has something to do with fire.
As Selma is there discussing this with you all, another Digimon emerges from the red tent. This one is a short mechanical centaur Digimon in a reddish brown leather jacket and a very old looking yellow hat. This is Gossipmon.
What them half lips do?
Oh god. Okay, so she steps out and immediately stares at all of you, is completely frozen for a moment, and then immediately rushes over. Oh my god, we have humans here. We have Chosen here. When did you all arrive?
We got here like 30 seconds ago. We fell into the world. We really want some chicken nuggets.
Shut up.
Caprice slaps his hat off.
I'm like, oh my god, I love your hat. Oh my god, it's so cute. Holy sh... You're like a centaur. It's so cool. Oh my god, you have a little jacket.
Oh, well.
I'm like nerding out over them.
Still, I have so many questions for you. I'm going to have to end up writing a whole second article while I'm here. Well, you're very welcome in our camp. My name is Josephine, Josie for short. Wow, I have so many questions for you about your version of Earth. If you have some spare time between all of your clearly very important tasks as Chosen, I would love if you had some time to meet with me.
Art's brain kind of picked up on that. Wait. Type. Did you say our version of Earth? Are there more versions of Earth?
Oh, yes, I suppose that would be a bit of a surprise for you, but no, the multiverse is very much a thing. The 5 different servers that this one was created from were actually once connected to 5 other versions of Earth, each independent of each other.
Art has that kind of far off look in her eye, and she just kind of slowly walks over to the campfire, just kind of sits down on the log, and is like, oh god.
At least we can all know we're from the same Earth. We're all from the same Earth. We're all from the same history, right?
We saw each other before we came in, so...
Unless you guys come from like some weird, bizarro world where Martin Luther King was shot.
Martin Luther King was shot?
I wasn't ready for this today.
God damn,
I said it jokingly.
I know. You know what? I summoned this jokingly, but now I'm sticking with the idea that Rowan is not okay. Rowan is not going to give it. Rowan is not showing if he's joking or not. I'm going to use whatever charisma skill I have to basically so that I can gaslight you all into thinking he's serious.
Rowan, Hailey's just gonna smile and say, "Glad you volunteered for her interview," and push her in front to talk to our new friend here.
Yep. Okay, so Rowan's getting trapped into the first interview with Josie.
Oh,
yes,
no.
That's the entirety of what I'm doing. Bye. We have stuff to do. Have fun.
That boy is going to give her a skewed view of our reality.
Yep.
Hello, I'm Rowan Archimedes. Apparently, I have been given the job of liaison for our little group. What questions do you have?
Oh, well, where do I start? We've seen many different variations of Earth's history and connected to Earths of many different time periods, apparently. Some digital worlds have been known to connect to Earths that are upwards of 300 years in the future of the average. So I suppose we should begin with the general time period and political struggles of your area. And as she continues to ramble about that, she leads you back towards the red tent. Thanks for watching, guys, and please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the Envoy of Kairos for many more videos, ranging from gameplay to speed paints, my original Pokemon region, game concepts, and much more. And do try to remember the words of Kairos. Embrace every opportunity to better yourself and the world. You never know when a leap of faith will change your life for the better. See you again soon.